And hello, all you folks out there in the YouTube of lands. Lord the Crocus Squirrel here with some Snark Patrol. Say hello, some Snark Patrol.
Snark Patrol.
You just said
Hi,
Snark.
I'm the only one that matters.
Of course.
So I'm here.
See, the Sanjin
needed on.
The Sanjin forgot to turn his microphone on in there with the proper timing, so all we heard was Snark Patrol. At least that's all I heard. How about you, Opal? Did you hear anything other than just Snark Patrol?
No, I heard us. Don't worry, I was checking.
No.
That's why
I'm talking about Sanji specifically.
Oh yeah, I heard Sanji.
You heard Sanji. Did you hear hello? Did you hear the word hello, or did you just hear Snark Patrol?
I'd have to go back.
Yeah.
I was just looking to see. I wasn't paying attention. I was more paying attention to make sure we could hear our, that we were actually, the mics were hot.
Yeah, well, mics are hot. Okay. Apparently Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster is up on the 23rd. This is about what I was expecting, if I'm being honest. What are you talking about? Audio bitrate? God damn it. Just fuck you, YouTube. The sad part of it is it doesn't count. YouTube doesn't like to count all the viewers either. Rawr! Okay, so we are gathered here today to do some news and some bands and some Shin Megami Tensei 5, because this sounds like a fun. This actually sounded like a fun thing.
Oh, we got to get our honk honks for the truckers.
Yeah, we got to figure out. We got to get some honks. Cold mics never lead to good stuff. That depends on where you're trying to put them, Opalina.
Yeah, never like inserting things cold. I don't know about you guys, but
I've never honestly. I can honestly say I've never tried it. Just the idea of inserting things in some places just does not work for me.
No.
And I say that, and I say that whilst I have children, they're at school right now, which is a good thing on so many levels. All right, so in the news, we had a comedian fall out during a show. She was boasting about how she'd been to Mexico and had not just both doses of her Pfizer, but a third dose, flu shot, shingle shot, all this fun shit. Still got her period, and she made a point of stating as much. And then she did, and then she made what seems to have been the most hilarious timing ever. And this is not a thing that she did intentionally, near as anybody can figure. She says, "And I've still never caught COVID because Jesus loves me the most." Then she stopped, held her hands out to her sides for a few seconds while staring at the ceiling, took 2 staggering steps to the left, and fell out. Just boom. Right down there on the stage, on the floor of the stage. Cracked her skull doing it. You know what the saddest part of it was?
What?
Everybody was just standing there listening to her, or sitting there listening to her, until she fell down. And then she got laughter and applause.
Oh.
Because slapstick is a thing. It was a thing many moons ago. More moons, in fact, than I have been breathing in and out. Yes, I know, that's impossible to believe because I am the great old fuck. I am older than 2/3 of all YouTubers.
That's fine.
And I am older than a quarter of YouTubers by a factor of at least 3 to 1. Which should say something. Really, it should. And no, I don't count family channels. They don't count for shit. My wife is taken to watching a few family channels. All right. So, where was I? Oh, right. The primary method of comedy wasn't spoken. It was all physical. All of it. Can you tell me why, Mr. Dragon?
Oh. Shit, I was distracted. What was that? Why?
Comedy originally was not verbal, it was physical.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah. Well, the only thing I can think of is because of silent movies, but...
Very good. I'm impressed. You got that one first time out. Most people don't get that for at least a week.
Wow.
People talk about comedy. When's she going to say something funny? I'm like, well, okay, fine. We can be that way. But most comedy was slapstick, was physical originally. Do you know why? Like, because they ain't morons? They won't get hurt? No, that's not it at all. Because safety was a big thing then. You certainly wouldn't want Laurel and Hardy or the Three Stooges winding up on their faces, on their backs with cracked skulls, would you? And some of that shit would have been that way. There was safety. It was definitely on those sets, safety first. Unlike the Rust set, apparently. Actually, there was some hilarity out of what's her face, the prop master and armorer for that particular movie. There was a very, very long lawsuit that she filed. I forget against who. Oh, that's right. It was the guy that was actually sending them the stuff. You know what, Opalina? I don't want to fight you on it. We already know. They referred to him as Tricky Dick Nixon for a reason. And not because...
Yeah, they just trashed him for nothing.
Yeah. No, Watergate was a thing, and now we have Congressgate, kind of. It hasn't been officially named that, but the Capitol Police were intruding in places they shouldn't have been. And then they came up with the most milquetoast of all fucking rationalizations for doing things that they weren't supposed to. Well, somebody left the door open. We went in there to secure it, and then we took a picture of a whiteboard. No, that's not what happened here. Bits of legislation that was still being built were photographed. And then people interrogated over it. No, that's not the way this works. Compared to, I will say this: it's not that Tricky Dick didn't do anything wrong. It's just that today's Democrats are making him look like a fucking choir boy. The hell is that shit? Somebody explain that to me. I mean, Richard Milhouse Nixon was one of the slimiest presidents we ever managed to put hands on. Okay, and he got to the presidency the same way fucking Biden did, with less cheating.
Yep.
He was vice president for a while. There was a president, and then he became president. Actually, technically, there were two presidents. But for some completely unknowable reason, the things that he wanted, the things that he walked away from an impeachment. Rather than let them impeach him, he walked away from the presidency, period. Which is fine.
Now that was just others harassing Nixon for nothing.
I see, for once you're in agreement with your twin sister.
Yeah. I mean,
Everybody mark your calendars. Opal and Opalina they're in agreement for the first time in ever. Mark your calendars. Yep. Today is the 9th of February, 2022. They've been having this argument back and forth in the chat for fucking years now. And this is the first time they've tried to agree on something. But yeah, no, the current DNC and Democrat fuckwits, all of the Democrat fuckwits are, for some unknowable reason, trying to make Nixon look like a choir boy. This doesn't work. Nixon's supposed to be the villain. He's supposed to be evil, vile, cruel, and wrong. He's supposed to be the thing. He's supposed to be the standard by which you judge a bad president, or at least in modern times. We have Biden's handlers and Nancy Pelosi saying, "Here, dude, I got this massive bottle of Everclear. Hang on, you hold this. Let me show you how it's fucking done." The hell. All right, so we have other stories in the news, but unfortunately, we're out of time for that. So let me give you a honking meme, just because I feel like a honking meme. Thank you, Opal. You managed to drag this one out of nowhere. Hello, Mr. Trudeau.
Waiting for the stream to catch up. Damn it.
You could actually just watch the... Oh, that's right. You can't watch the thing because I turned it off and then back on again. I turned it off and on again for a thing, and now it's not doing its thing. There you go. You can has.
Ooh, sweet. You know, I have to thank Trudeau for one thing. He finally made it so people can stop getting canceled for blackface.
Actually, they still get canceled for blackface. It's just not as publicized now.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about the Joe Rogan controversy because that's still an ongoing thing. We'll report on it afterwards. Mr. Trudeau, as far as I know, is still hiding in some fucking hole somewhere.
Yep.
And the sooner that the universe, the sooner the Kanakistani people manage to dig him back out, the sooner we can get on with the prosecuting of him.
Well, that's another good thing he's done. He's inspired the development of the Justin Trudeau combo.
Oh. You know what the sad part of it is? The big doggies here in my town knows what that is. They know what that is, and they have a price tag for it.
I'm jealous. I am jealous. I gotta go to McDonald's and order a Trudeau special.
The difference, of course, is that the McChicken is a different price here than it is there.
Yep.
So they actually include 2 sandwiches.
Ooh, cool.
They include 2 sandwiches. It's like $5 or $6. I forget exactly.
Well, the women always knew what the only thing good about him was his buns.
Yeah. All righty then.
Same reaction.
And with that, let the honking continue. They are actually achieving some level of victory. Saskatchewan and Alberta have both ditched the vaccine passport. Yay.
Yep.
We are actually very happy for these people. All right. So, We're not here to bitch about politics. We're not here to talk about comedians that fell out because they were being silly. We know that there are people that think she was being blasphemous. I don't care. I don't. If it is possible to be blasphemous, you have to have something to blaspheme against, and that's the rub as far as I'm concerned. She can believe anything she wants. Does reality comport with that fantasy? No. So let's do this.
Sure.
Boop. All right, and yes, that looks a little dark. It is not going to stay that way, because all I have to do is that. Yep, see it all. Okay, now we have options right here at the title screen.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to turn the background music off, or down, way down.
And I'm not going to name names, but devs out there, if you're watching this, this is where you put the option, the settings.
Yes, please. Okay, I do not like waiting for the damn thing to type, so we're not going to do that. We turn that up. Actually, you know what the sad part is? You should probably leave that alone. Let's see. Auto battle confirmation. Sure, why not? Because that could turn into problems too. Yep. Field of view. Turn that up just a hair. We cannot change the difficulty now. But for those of you who are interested, they left as a free download. Still too tough for game journalists mode. And we're going to use that mode. Why are we going to use that mode? Because it actually fucking works. And B, getting your ass kicked is not nearly getting one's ass kicked is not nearly as much fun in these games, because it means we waste a bunch of time and then we have to waste more. Getting back to that point. If you want hard mode, you have to select it up front, and then you can't change it.
Cool.
Or if you do change it,
Nothing wrong with that.
if you do change it, you can't change it back.
Yeah.
This doesn't actually have, like any other SMT style game, spin-off or not spin-off, these are options that you have available to you. We have the hard mode, the normal, the casual. And I heard some game journos say that casual should be hard and normal should be like fuck you, and hard is just impossible. Those same journalists said that this was difficult.
Seriously.
Or Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started on that. Man, that was just fucking hilarious. We're going, okay, I'll just run this thing at default and just kick the crap out of everything. Because of course I can. And that was actually first playthrough. I hadn't touched anything. I'm paying attention to all the things. Okay, that goes there, this goes there. That is cover. We can get behind there, and when it fires the tail laser at us, we don't die. And we can get in and beat it. Then we can grab some lightning spells and just zap the shit out of it. And when it falls down, we go in there and go down in there and beat it down some more. That was all of the strategy required for all three phases of that first boss. That was it. That's all you had to do. And the game developer was like, damn, I can't figure this out. What the hell? They told you how to do it, dumbass. This is a work of fiction.
My mom figured that one out.
Any resemblance actually personal actual events purely coincidental. This shit did not happen. It is a fantasy. And the Menyoshu was actually a very interesting tale. Okay, can you hear?
I'll check the stream just on.
There's not much. There's. Yes, I will need you. I will need your help for a balance, but be careful because there's some talky bits here and there.
Long ago, the world of order was created by God, and his servants, the angels, led it on its proper course.
Can you hear?
Yes,
It was in such a world that countless mortals led happy, fruitful, and prosperous lives by his grace.
However, even God's world is not eternal. The pure, unsullied path that God had forged will, as fate dictates, become a muddled, poisonous swamp at the hands of humankind.
Okay. I'll have to see if I can't fix that.
Disrupted order begets chaos,
Okay.
and chaos will likewise be consumed by order in turn.
How will these keepers of knowledge strive and perish during their final futile hours in this doomed world?
Let us watch them at our leisure until the new ruler is seated upon the throne.
Okay.
All right, listen up. Everyone should have their own personal tablets now, but it sounds like some of you still need to get them
Yes,
registered.
sir. I did not download the Japanese thing.
Those temp accounts are about to expire. So anyone who's been putting it off, better get on that.
Dubs are faithful.
I'm not sure this dub was. There was some screaming about this dub, but we did. But again, better to do it this way. Now, in one of the in a rare thing, we don't actually have any additional. We don't have any additional media for. Because we don't have any additional media for Shin Megami Tensei 5, we don't actually have any kind of quote unquote canon edition of for the main character's name.
Okay, since you're in here, I can describe. It's the game audio only that's giving us the problem, and it's especially when they talk, and it was starting to get painful. Your voice is good, mine's good, just the game audio.
Okay, so the Elgato's audio output is not great. I actually cut our volume to give priority to the Elgato, and it doesn't seem to be working very well. Advanced audio properties. Let's have a look. Fucking weird. I have no idea why it's doing that. Okay. This is as good as we get today.
One other thing. It's been getting pretty dangerous out there. Remember the buddy system. Go back to the dorm in groups.
And I'm going to do this the other way.
Homeroom.
Since I have the option to turn it up over here.
Thank you, sir.
we might be able to kill some of the problems. Then all I have to do is turn my microphone back up. And then I can turn that all the way down. You advise to head home in groups. You should look for a classmate to walk with. Yes. The mini-map tells me where I can find people to talk to. Mini-map does a lot of other things too. Now please note the way they dress these people at this school. I personally think this is silly. Not entirely ridiculous, but definitely silly.
Hey there.
How's that for voice? We're trying not to torture you with the audio there, Opal.
Well, those outfits are something to be desired.
Yeah, I know.
Find out in a moment.
Okay, male student C is about to get yelled at. And you can imagine why.
Hey.
Female student C seems to have a thing. Or she's at least insulted.
Hey.
The shadow came right at her. Unfortunately, this isn't a pulp noir, so we're not going to get we're not going to get the shadow.
Well,
It's a black
I
fog.
thought Thomas
Appar-
had snuck in for a moment.
What? Did Thomas sneak in and then sneak back out?
No, he didn't. You just sounded like him for a moment.
Apparently her bag was damaged. The first year in question. We are, of course, second years because that's just the way high school works in SMT games. When there is high school, which has been mostly just the Persona games. Okay, this geek is fucking, yeah, no. Ichiro Dazai?
Seems to just be the cutscenes that have the choppy audio.
Well, that wouldn't actually surprise me. You guys are getting every other frame.
Yeah. Because the little sound clips seem to be just fine.
It's entirely possible they're just short enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Like a right pain in the ass. I'm just gonna fuck off now because I don't give a shit. My ass is not as important to me as not having to deal with you.
Yeah, I know I'm a pain.
Not as much of a... See, there's a thing here actually that doesn't often happen in Japanese schools. The girls have a choice of uniform top.
Hey, you heading back alone?
If you look, some of those have a fuku style top, and the others don't. They're wearing blazers.
You heard that talk about it being safer to go home in groups, right? You should walk with us.
What is that thing on your wrist? Sure, we'll go.
Oh, hey you two, over here.
Part of me is getting a little uppity there.
Yeah. That part of you doesn't get paid. Snark has your compensation paid from the squirrel. Good luck with that. Okay. Pay attention to this young lady right here. She's sister to the guy that came through, but she seems to have a thing for our protagonist.
I didn't know you.
Not that you can do any of the dating ever.
Not really.
We've met in passing. I think
forgot
Miyazu
some.
and I ran into
I
him a
thumbed.
couple times.
Yeah, Tao. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Aw.
You were transparent.
Your looks out for you so much.
You were more transparent than your lenses, girl.
We're the only family we've got.
And this deck, she just doesn't want to say anything in front of this particular deckhead.
Sure. So, how about we all walk home together?
I think that was actually the original plan, wasn't it? One nice thing about this sort of creature, and the dorm is over there. Good luck with that. Okay, there's a passageway. You can see how it actually goes over these tracks.
Mm-hmm.
You get across to get to the other side. That's going to be our fastest method for getting there. Now, there's some people on this side to talk to.
Ah, cool.
There are people out here that we can talk to. We don't have to go specific places. Yes, it's getting dangerous. And the ceiling's real low too. It's actually 1.5 meters. And I don't know what the hell they're going to put in what the hell size vehicle they're going to try and put under 1.5 meters.
Ooh.
Most cars are taller than that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing I could think of is a go-kart.
I don't want it. Fuck you, Yusuru. Where are you going? It's over there. I don't want to go over there. Over there is not going to end well. People online say it's because of monsters in the city. It's like, okay, that's bullshit. Okay. See Laffy. Some Laffy Taffy over there. We cannot go back. He won't let us go back to high school either. No. Oh, no. The game. It's just the game. Yuzuru won't complain at me. That's fine. Nobody cares. Why they put the school and the dorms on opposite sides of the railroad tracks, I will never know. Because usually dorms are either on the school campus or very nearby.
Oh, right. Tao, you said you wanted to talk about something? Oh, it's nothing. I've just been having these weird dreams lately. I keep hearing this distant voice, like someone far away.
It does actually look slower. Probably because it is.
Closer and closer, but just when it seems like they've almost
I think it's actually a frame rate problem.
and I keep having that dream every night. It's getting to me.
Ah, we have a Thomas now.
Tell me
Hello, the Thomas.
Greetings, everybody, and on behalf of the late great Howard Hessman, Booger.
Ha.
Makes sense.
Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to have to read the cutscenes. That's okay. That is a big blue tarp.
something going on?
Yes.
Looks like. Here, I'll go check it out.
Okay.
Thelma.
Something happened. We should go have a look. You missed the news, by the way, Mr. Thomas.
Well,
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
just earned my paycheck, so. it's all
Yeah.
good.
Sometimes that's a thing that happens. Now, check these two girls out over here. These two are wearing the Jonin Blazers. But this girl, you can see from the
Is
front
not.
and the back, wearing the same school colors, school pattern, is rocking that Sailor Fuku.
And for everybody listening in on this, on the stream, Sarapuku is not something that we need to be banned for. So thank you.
It's called a Sailor Fuku, yes. And it's just the sailor, honestly, it's just the sailor's dress outfit, or the top of it, anyway.
Either that, or it's the Sailor Moon sister that nobody talked about.
Someone was saying some kind of wild animal escaped from the zoo. Nope.
Do you have a moment?
That's an aquarium across. Yeah, this is all thanks to the fish flopping around. Yeah, you don't know if you don't know the local territory, don't start talking shit.
What was a mean fish?
Blood everywhere past that sheet. Terrible.
Really
Terrible.
custody there.
Terrible.
I'm sorry, but there's been an incident inside.
We don't want to do that because I don't know that there is an They don't seem to have an alternate route for us without the. I've never actually been to the real life Shinagawa.
Huh?
It's another murder. Murder.
Hey!
They got cops watching it too.
Yeah, if they're anything like American cops, all you gotta do is offer them sushi and they're gone.
Nah.
But if you knew sushi, like I knew sushi.
Yeah, but Opal, who the hell can afford a Porsche, especially in Japan?
Well, if it's Asian
Well,
guy,
apparently Hassan Piker can.
Oh, hi. She looks all nervous.
My brother came.
Oh, hi, Shinma.
He needed to take a call or something. Locked up somewhere.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shinma,
I'm sorry. I
Japanese
had to
means
break with
Mark.
Tao got a message too. She went looking
Thus
for
making it,
somewhere
oh,
quiet
hi,
to
Mark.
come back.
Tao. Ooh. Somebody's got the name Tao. Or is it
Would you
Teo?
mind checking up
Is
on
it
my
pronounced
brother?
Tao or Teo?
Tao.
I know he's
Tao,
always
okay,
looking
cool.
after me.
That's a cool
but
name.
I
I
like
like Tao.
worried about
It
him
would be
too.
actually Tao, and that generally comes out to Tao.
Yeah, Tao.
Thanks. I'll just wait here in case Tao comes back.
Well, English it would pronounce Tao in English.
Yeah.
It'd be a little different in Japanese, but they would know who you were talking about either way.
Yeah. Tao. Or Tao.
It's Tao.
Tao.
Technically.
Not to be confused with the lake of the same name.
Oh, Tao. Well, that lake gets around, so you know.
All right, so we are not actually going to go that way. All right, we already talked to your ass. See, there is actually a way around these tracks. It's just a huge pain in the ass. Probably why most people don't do that. Okay, here's the Takanawa Tunnel. This is the tunnel they were talking about earlier. With a maximum with a ceiling of 1.5 meters.
Uh-oh. Is Squirrel going to cross track lines?
Hey, looky, here's a character we haven't been introduced to yet.
All right. So word on the street is a bunch of monsters have been seen hanging around this tunnel.
Ichiro Dazai.
I was going to say, which Paul brother is that?
Yow! Sheesh.
None of the above. This guy's smarter.
Too. Looks dangerous.
This guy is actually more intelligent than all of the Paul brothers put together. See, 1.5 meters. Anybody taller than that's gonna.
Enough screwing around. Let's go even deeper, yeah?
Because unless you're 8 years old, you are not walking through this completely upright.
8 years old or a person of diminished size. Like Billy Barty, Vern Troyer, Munchkins, Oompa Loompas, Hobbits.
Actually, from what I'm being told, Hobbits is top out about. Some of the larger brandy wines top out about a meter and a half.
We should stop talking about hobbits. We don't want to give Dinkler a new target.
Peter Dinklage can fuck right off.
But you know who can't fuck right up? Peter Graves.
That's because he's in a grave, isn't he?
Yep.
Yes, but now I'm hosting A&E's dialogue.
We now have another info dump.
Well, I don't know if that's entirely true. After all, they've been oh, now I can't think of his name. They've been screwing
talking
over Gene Roddenberry like crazy.
Reducing them to mere demons. The fruit of knowledge was secreted away in a paradise of his own creation. One day, a serpent sought out the mortals, seeking to tempt them into doing his will.
Eat the fruit of knowledge in this paradise, and you will become more like God.
The serpent's goal was to revive the war of the myriad gods. Oblivious to the serpent's machinations, the mortals of each realm ate the fruit. One
And God got
after
pissed.
another, without fail.
Because pissed.
Combining the Tower of Babel with the creation story and coming to the video game.
Well, these games, all of these games have had have played with religion.
God of lost souls, he banished all humanity from his paradise in a fit of rage.
But just to give you an idea of how tied into religion the Shin Megami Tensei series is, the final boss on the neutral path for the original game, SMT, the original Shin Megami Tensei game, was Yahweh.
Countless demons, waiting
No
for
way.
a chance to strike.
No, Yahweh.
No way!
Way.
Yes, way.
They even spelled it correctly, YHWH.
Yeah.
All in caps. Because that's the way Hebrew is.
Yeah.
Oh, check this shit out.
Or is it the Yahweh Hebrew is?
Hello, Mr. Hello.
God,
You are not going that way. You're going to go the other way. You're going to have to. Don't stay here, because that's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Right.
Whoa.
I spent too long without touching the controller. That's why it darkened up for a sec.
This is no place for one such as you. I shall grant you sanctuary.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Fortunate an angel of Bethel found you. Were it an agent of chaos in my stead, you may not be alive. Remain calm and keep still.
At least the box visited us.
You will be
It's a Cyberman and a weeping angel had a baby.
Ooh. That's kind of the way, that's actually, strangely enough, that's kind of the way that angel sounds. Here's the fun part. We can actually recruit those later.
And we got a crypto. Hey, crypto.
Hey, crypto! Yeah! Oh!
Yeah. I have to apologize to crypto. I exposed him to insanity today.
Ooh. How you doing there,
showed him my
crypto?
Facebook page, didn't you?
No, worse. Though I exposed you to it too, so.
Alright, here's
As
our
long as you didn't
boy.
expose yourself, well, that's the important thing.
Okay, here's our boy. We got something here. And we will have control momentarily, I think. Yep. It's the same seemingly endless sea of sand. Safe to assume, not to dream. Grab your nose and pull. See what happens. If you feel pain, then that's probably reality as you're experiencing it at the moment. If you do not feel pain, or you wake up, then you don't have a problem, do you? Alright, so we're going to cover our face and walk around and look at all of the things. Because that used to be a town. And just to the south and over, about there, should have been their dorm. Oh, that's right. I don't get to do that yet. I haven't achieved that part of the tutorial segment. But it's actually supposed to be most of an hour before we run into the first save point. This doesn't look good. Because our boy here is not special yet. That may change here momentarily, though. Ooh. Are we still getting all the choppy in the cutscenes?
No, it seems to have improved. It seems to have improved up for some reason.
Well, that explains that.
Though I wish my alter self would smarten up a little bit.
When does that happen?
Though I think I might give it to my alter self this time.
If you wish to live,
You might be on Arrakis. Yeah, you're not. We're getting a thing. This is a thing. This is a choice. This is a choice, and a thing is about to happen. Now they both vaporize.
Ooh. I wonder what.
Long, beautiful hair, shining, gleaming. See, some people laugh and the others need an explanation.
Ooh.
You'll see in a minute exactly how this works. We don't get to negotiate with that one though. The negotiation in this game doesn't seem to have been as bad. As detailed as it has been in past.
Nice.
Combat tutorial. We have to do zappy things. Yes, I can hear you. Do I want to hear you? Probably not. Is this creepy as fuck? Absolutely. I don't want to be one with you, dude. Could you have been a girl instead? That would have been better.
Oh.
Oh, goody. What happens if I don't wanna? Player of the turn, we do not actually get to do the things we do not get to do the thing I want to do here. Which would be hit it with that. Because zap. Wow, that was so now I took now I take 3. Style. Die. Fucking die. You didn't die. You should have died. I will not do that again because I don't need to. Because you died the first fucking round. You just refused to do it. You just refused to realize. 65 Maka for you, which is fine. And we level up. Which doesn't get us very far, but 3 hit points and 10 magic points is not going to be that hard to come by. Okay, I get to a lot for build. Vitality, agility, and luck we got. We're gonna go with strength this time because melee damage is going to be a thing here. You only left one, dumbass. What was that?
That was a horde of demons hunting you for your soul, young man.
Hey, dickbag.
Additionally, this place is what is now called the Netherworld.
I turned the auto on.
The Netherworld, the place the demons call home.
So you've
Ooh,
got full
we're
auto.
in their house now. Maybe that's not so good.
They are descendants of the gods of old, known now as demons. This is their world.
Except that it used to be mine.
Their word, we're just living in it.
I, Proto-Fiend
Yeah.
am here to assist you.
Not demi-fiend, proto-fiend.
We have become a being known as a Nahobino. This new body should allow us to fend off the demons. Let us keep this form until we reach a safe location.
But what do you call safe in the land of demons?
I'd like you to go here, as it should help us get a better grasp of this world.
We're going to go up there because fucking reasons, and you will have another tutorial for us along the way. Then there's another tutorial. Then there's more shit on top of that. Okay, if I push this button right here, it gives us a whole map thing, including we have to get the clue the fuck over there. Now, anybody that got the joke will now see why I made it.
You seem worn out from that last
Naruto!
Perhaps you should gather some
If only life had autopilot. Yeah, okay, Opalina. So how you been there, Crypto? Long time no visit.
This world is filled
This can't be Naruto.
brimming with spirits.
He's not smoking.
Actually, it hasn't been that long. It was only just this past Saturday we were all having a grand old time on movie night or in the chat for movie night.
The lights you see around us are the crystallized forms of Magatsui. What? Young man, can you not see them?
No, that's blank.
Perhaps you aren't accustomed to your new body just yet. Focus and try looking again.
I will do this. I will open the eyes again, and now I can see. Ooh, pretty!
Able to see them? Yes.
Please.
Mark, please.
It's Magatsi. Magatsi.
Magatsui can give us strength as well.
We do.
If you see any
Typically, they don't pronounce the U in tsu.
Oh, be careful. Hunter might come running in with his pipes.
No, he's
Yeah,
more on
unfortunately, they
crack,
won't
not
have-
crystal meth.
He won't. He wouldn't actually be able to see these anyway. So. All right. There's more of these running around. You see, we have all of our hit points back now, which is good. We still need a few. We still need a few of these magic pointy things. And we will follow. We will follow the trail of little crystals because trail of little crystals. And we're actually doing I'm actually doing a little bit better this time than I did last night on my own profile. In terms of time.
Yeah.
Because even with all the fucking around and shit, so we haven't actually fucked anything up. We haven't had time.
Well, at least you can get over those cliffs, unlike certain journalists.
Well, it's not like it's actually. That's not like any of this shit is particularly difficult.
Well, that's because you don't work for Polygon.
Well, why would I want to do that? In what world would I want to work for fucking Polygon?
I don't know.
Submit for your approval.
Ooh, glowy thingy.
Not that Polygon can afford to pay at this point. Or Shitaku.
Pretty much.
They've been paying people hundreds of thousands for years, and now they don't have any money. Ooh.
Well, they're going to pay, just not in money. Just not in money.
They should be paying money.
That's
They should be paying all the money.
what happened.
You're paying money, but they're paying in karma.
Observe, young man.
Yeah, no kidding.
This land is known as the Netherworld.
Woo!
No, that's what happens when you depend on.
Isn't
venture
that Tokyo
capital.
Tower over there? Yes, it is. Because it is a repainted version of the Eiffel Tower.
I've heard that this place was once known as Tokyo. But that time has passed. Now it is the Netherworld, a land dominated by demons.
Did humanity die? How do I answer that?
I'm
You don't.
afraid I lack the data needed to answer your inquiry right now, young man.
The other one had a little bit more text.
All I can remember is that there was a battle here in days past between gods and demons.
Gods and
Two
demons?
great forces clashed right here in front of Tokyo Tower. I know this because I was there as well.
After that, not so much.
Despite this, however, the data containing my memory of what followed has been damaged. The only other memory I have is of my mission to protect you.
Ooh, me specifically? You suck. No, the Algami character's full of shit. That's what I think.
Perhaps we could make our way to Tokyo Tower. If we return to
Going with Algami's suggestion, yeah, no. What? How do we have the logic that this might be the best course, aside from the fact that we know exactly dick about anything?
Shiny crystal.
Huh?
Shiny crystal.
Shiny what? I don't. Oh, yeah. Well, you see that? That's going to be entertaining. Except that it's got about 20 minutes worth of explanations I don't want to deal with. So we're actually going to use the fast forward button that time. We are going to use the fast forward button for that.
After comparing this blue pillar of light with my data, I have concluded
Yeah, we already know.
a ley line found is a point from which the Earth's energy overflows. Not only can it heal those who touch it, but it can
But only if you've ever seen the another one.
I recommend you verify its healing.
Pool of radiant energy, and the first thought is to walk into it.
Well, you're gonna try and get the heals, and that's actually where our save points are too.
Yeah. I know, I was just being sarcastic. Treasure room.
This is a cutscene. I cannot fast forward. Once he gets to the point, once he gets to the other point. Your name is Gustav, and we want to, and we already want to stab you in the face.
Aw, but it's hard being green.
It's not easy being green.
Then you say the color of the leaves. No, we don't care. What'll it be? What do you want? What do we have? That's the first question. We have nothing worth selling. Okay, so we're going to buy a thing. We're actually going to buy 2 of these.
As long as they're not green gimp masks, then we should be okay.
Some of these things are going to be some of these things are useful. Others not so much. Displays info for 1 foe. If they weren't as expensive as they are, considering the amount of money we have on hand, I'd buy one. Not going to do that. No, we're done here. We're walking.
Before that, however, I couldn't help. That said,
He's got some pawns out looking for shit for him.
to connect this feel free to come and
He wants us to go hunt for the thing.
oh yes, of course. I can use the but I
You charge for recovery.
Here was an unexpected meeting. As we make our way to Tokyo Tower, I recommend we look for the Mima, as we were asked.
Yes, that is a subplot. Chronicle Deeds. This is the important one. This is the thing we definitely want. Because that's the only way we can access save point now. We cannot save without one of those. So, and there's a number of these everywhere.
Cool.
For what little time I managed to spend with the freaking game. Say hello to my little friend. That is not a demon.
Could that be one of the Mima we were told about?
It's not a proper demon. Now, glory is a thing.
Located a Mima. We should
Ooh. What does glory do?
It has a use. And getting enough of it tends to be a problem. At least that's what I hear. Of course, I have mostly game journals to tell me about these things, so it's probably not nearly as bad as one thinks.
Yeah, if you get two of them, you're compelled to say hallelujah.
I was gonna say, basically, is this game trying to teach you how to seek glory?
Just to show my appreciation.
On Meraki's essence, that is actually secret seasoning for applying skills.
Essence. It contains the power of a demon, power that only the chosen can wield. You'll want to make your merry way over to the ley line fount in Nita. Someone there will be able to tell you more, I'm sure.
Okay, starter healing set times 3 if we can find 5 of the fucking things.
Ooh.
There's some kick-ass shit here.
Yeah.
Large glory crystals. That would be fucking nice about now. But there's a lot of these things to find. Siegfried.
Huh.
Roy.
Ooh, if we can find 50 of them, we get a nickel shotgun essence. But those are actually easy to come. Those aren't actually as hard to come by as you would think. King Frost essence. Those are. I don't know where I would even find King Frost.
See you next time.
Provided I'm still breathing, of course.
Well, of course, you know.
Since we're here, we're going to save again. And by the way, the safety mode is still not completely safe. That is not a possibility in one of these games. See, the earliest games were what was that thing again? Oh yeah, Nintendo Hard. They were notoriously difficult, and some of the monster critters, those were very difficult. In fact, some of the bosses, especially the late game bosses, were considered nearly impossible unless luck was absolutely fucking with you. Oh, here's another one. These things are here to encourage you to explore every fucking where. Because some of the sparkly shiny boxes, yeah, we already know that one. And another 5 glory. But I don't. Okay, I found 2, but I need 5. That pixie is gonna. That pixie's gonna be a thing.
Okay.
Because some of the
gonna be a side thing.
What?
The question is she going to be a side thing?
Huh.
A side piece, as it were.
Okay, we probably should. I probably should hold here for a minute.
I don't know. Can you hold it much longer?
Well, I do not want to get over. Oh no, we're gonna get caught.
Young man, it appears there's a demon up ahead. I have a proposal.
Well, I'm not marrying you, dude. Fuck you.
I recommend we recruit some demons to fight on our side. By talking to demons, you can try and persuade them to join your cause.
Well, good luck with that too.
I have a lifestyle you can use. See if you can convince the demon to join you.
how about what the fuck? How the hell are you carrying an inventory? We're one walking corpse. I want to know this. I have questions.
You don't want to know.
I'm not sure where we're storing this object.
Let's just say the TSA could find it very easily.
Actually, I know that. We've actually played SMT3 a few times on channel. Our pixies can evolve into high pixie. And I think there's actually one more step beyond that. I obtained a life stone. Play a turn. We go for the won't let us do anything but talk. Speaking to the pixie. Whoa, it talks. Doesn't everybody?
Ladies and gentlemen, Janet Van Dyne.
Sure, you're cute. Items, Waka, your health. Very well. Now this is Pixie claiming that she's easy.
The less about that, the better.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, Squirrel, you always...
I forget what it actually. I have a hard time remembering what it takes to get Pixie to turn into Queen Mab.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Squirrel. It's just like in real life. You always got to start with the easy ones.
Honestly, most of the time, the very first demon / additional persona you're going to get is going to be Pixie. Pixie is a fucking party staple for early game anywhere in the SMT series, actually. Hell, the first demons you run into in the original game are Pixies.
They should just make her the game's mascot.
Well done, young man. If there is a demon you want on your side, then you might try to negotiate.
How about all the demons? Can we do that? Up to 3 other demons. We've got some. What are those? That looks like slime over there. The thing is, people think that I'm an idiot because I try to hang on to my pixies as long as my initial pixie as long as humanly possible.
Hey,
okay.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Well, I don't think there should be a problem with that. Head to Tokyo Tower. Tokyo Tower is going to be a pain. Okay. What do you got? Oh, you are weak to darkness, and you guard against force, which is good.
Yep, Crypto's got a good point there.
What?
Not that I know the series, but Crypto's got a good point.
Yes, I have actually. Funnily enough, I've actually done that. both in SMT games, specifically SMT3. I hung on to that poor pixie as long as I fucking could.
Hey, something as cute as that, I'd hang on to it.
Okay, so
as the Great Philosopher 38 Special would say, just hold on loosely, but don't let go.
If I remember right. Oh, right, I can't do that yet. I cannot do that yet, but that is coming later. Okay, it's got Well, it's got access to Augie, which is good. There's a couple things. There's some things you can do with this. Okay, we are not going over there right now. I do not wish to deal with those yet.
Young man, there is a demon up ahead.
I don't want it to.
When confronting demons, the best strategy is to strike them with your blade. On the other hand, if you are attacked, observe the enemy's movements and act accordingly to earn an advantage in battle.
Maybe. I know where my Y button is. I'm going around here to go get this to go get this chesty thing. I have been using my blade in the battles. Revival bead. Those are nice. Those are damn nice to have, actually.
Let me just see. Gen Con.
Which is just well. Gen Con is comedy in and of itself anymore. So I am going to run back over here real quick.
Gen Con. Come for the game, stay for getting beat up by trannies.
Ooh, yeah. Stay for the cancellation. Yeah. All the cancellations. We are okay. Now, you guys may remember here a little while ago, I hit up a vending machine over there.
Mm-hmm.
Cadaver's Hollow. We're going to go there.
Cadaver's Hollow. That's where I took my wife for our honeymoon.
Ooh. Does she know that?
She's in therapy, so apparently she did.
Actually, believe it or not, I prefer succubus to incubus. Crypto.
Naturally, I mean that.
I don't think I've ever heard succubus play. I prefer incubus.
Only if your incubus is really dinky.
No, they were pretty loud and pretty big in the 90s.
Yep, the thing that can of soda, I can sell it. We will sell it, and he will happily give us 60 mocha for that, which is fine. I only have one anyway. We need 3 more Meeman before we can talk to the guy about that. But I want to hang on to but since we wish to hang on to this pixie as long as humanly possible, we're going to save now so we don't have to go back and do that shit again. Alright. Including being creeped out by Algami, putting things in our inventory when we are actually the same creature. Because that was decidedly creepy as fuck. Or as Peanut would say, what the hell? Let's see if we can get around these. Nope. I want to do this from the other side. We're going to do this from the other side of the street because I want to get that one and not his friend. But I have to wait till one of them. Till they stop talking and one of them turns around. Zoop! Gotcha! Gotcha, you bastard! Alright, so what are we weak to? I forget. Are we weak to that shit? Probably not. Oh, we are weak to that shit. Cool. Okay, we're going to do some guardiness here. You're going to guard yourself. And we're going to talk to this thing. We killed your friend. Stop it.
Talking boogers.
Which makes my entering statement a little bit
29
more
maca.
appropriate than I imagined.
Okay. Fine. You can take a few hit points. We have Dia. Foul slime. All right, we now have slime.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. That is the Torgo font.
And the resulting fusions from then on will inherit said skills. Yeah, I know. That was kind of the point, really. That slime is level 1 and still tougher than the fracking pixie? What the hell is that shit?
The master will allow me to go on this adventure with you.
Now we're going to hammer these things. Now we have 3 turns now as opposed to just 1. Or 2 even. I have one of those. Let's see if you're allergic to force. Oh. How about we do some heals? Let's do some heals instead. Wow, that's actually... She actually does pretty well with that.
Cool.
The lunge.
You know what?
Ow!
I bet you those slimes. I bet you the people underneath there who said I don't know.
Slime versus slime. Slime wins in one hit. And we made up. And in that one encounter, we made up almost all of the money we spent taking that thing down or taking that thing on. Ooh, it leveled up. The stoma? Oh, wow. I don't know what that is. I do know what I'm going to do next, though. We're going to go back over there. Why are we going to go back over there? Because we get easy. Because we have access to cheap healing.
Because it's there?
Yep.
Well, it needs to be there anyway. We get access to semi-cheap healing. We don't actually have to worry about trying to scrounge crystals, which are not as common as you'd think. They're not completely uncommon, but they're not as common as we really want. We do some recoveries.
If you want crystals, just go to a meth lab.
Yeah, we don't have. It's gonna cost 30 all. It's just 30 maca. It's not that bad, but. We have, there are things. By the way, do not walk away from one of those things without saving. Save early, save often. You can get yourself into trouble by ranging too far. Easily.
Yep.
Whereas you can wind up in a shitstorm and not realize you've done it. Oh, looky. They're back. We also know how many of them there are each time.
Hey, it's free XP.
Tis. Kinda, mostly. I still have to work for it, kinda.
Alright guys, I gotta get to another meeting, so I will catch you guys later. And remember,
Okay.
No matter where you go,
there you are.
there you are.
We will probably wind up playing more of this later. Ooh, Pixie leveled up. Yay for level 3.
Cool.
Zon +1. Now you notice that some of these are marked +1. It goes. I've seen them go as far as like -5, +5 to -5. I think it's the actual range. It's more if you have an affinity to a particular type of thing. To a particular element, you can simply get bonuses, and the bonuses themselves even stack. If you don't, then you're going to get a negative to your, and that's for damage and whatnot. But even a net negative can still trigger things. Like, oh, I don't know, weaknesses. So if you're weak to something, and you have such a skill, oh, looky what I found. It's entirely too bad I don't actually need them at the moment, but they could come in handy in a little bit. What's these red ones I want anyway. Oh, looky there.
Oh, they heal too. Cool.
Some of them heal. Some of them will restore. Oh shit! It's way the fuck up there. How do I do that? I think I actually no. I got to approach this from the other side. That's what goes on there. These are Praetas.
Anything worth getting there?
I'm gonna kill that slime, and then we're gonna try and. We're at 5. We might actually be okay. Let's see if we can't negotiate with the Preda though. Guard. Guard yourself. Crap! Got a problem. Ooh, 2 hit points. Wuss. Alright, let's try the negotiation. It cost me 2 hit points. I'll figure the fuck out. Let's see. Hey, boss, look at... Oh, wow. At least you're willing to talk. Thanks. I was going with the bit. Uh-oh. He's going to try and kill me. Okay, you are a puss. You are officially puss. However, now I can't actually talk to this thing, so fuck it.
Yep.
Not weak to that. That's a thing. That's a good thing to know.
Well, I think in general that thing was just weak against you, period.
It's not impossible. Alright.
Of course, to most glowy, sharp, pointy thingies, most things are weak to that unless they're made out of metal.
Yeah, no shit. Okay. Even the ones made out of metal sometimes. More no, let's not do vitality, let's do magic. Because that actually will improve my will improve MP next time. Yeah, I know, right? The thing is, in this particular game, it's actually not terrible. Okay, you can see where we have up here on the upper right hand corner. Right. Yeah, up here in the right-hand corner, that's the thing I was talking about. Physical skills, slime here is at +1. But your basic magic skills, all there at -3, except the poison one over there. I think that's supposed to be poison. Poison, darkness, something else, and healing. That's you got healing and support skills at the back. You see where we got all the basic magic skills that are at -3. So if I give this thing like fire, it'll look at me like I've gone stupid, but when it casts it, it will do so do so more weakly. Yes, they are. And in fact, that's where it came from. And that is your last skill. You can now poison things.
Ah. Poisonous little bastard, huh?
Yep. Oh, 2 Praetas this time. This means we might actually be able to... I forget what... The problem is I forget exactly what these things are fucking allergic to.
Well, not that you have a whole lot of options in your...
Well, right now I don't know. Nope. We're going to try this again. Player turning. We're going to try and talk to it and see if it calls me boss again. Okay, so it fucked off.
You know, I don't know these. So
Hey, a
I
life
couldn't
stone.
give
Life
you
stones are
just-
fun. Life stones are good things to have, by the way.
Ooh, yeah.
Not only will there's a few things you can do with life stones. Mostly, demons like to try and trade for them. And they're especially helpful when you're trying to recruit the demons. Don't know. Can I get up? I should be able to get up there. Maybe not from here. Oh, now I got attacked. Now I've been attacked. Oh wow. Okay. We can do all this from... I actually think, if I remember correctly, Praetors are just generic, are the kind of generic evil monster critter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I see. And yes, we're grinding.
Yeah.
I could actually hit the auto battle for some of these. This is really what I want to get these. What I want to do here is get these guys up to about 6 or 7 before anything stupid goes on. Because we know, oh, there's 3 of them now. That's actually not going to do us. That's not going to be bad. Activate the auto battle. Do it. Do it now.
Yes, smack them good.
And they all die.
Yep. Free
Uh-oh.
XP
Slime's
with
about to make level 4.
no cost, actually.
What?
I said free XP with no cost.
Well, it's just me. Oh, I didn't. There was shit I didn't have to do at the very least.
Yeah.
More soda. More soda. So, what we're actually looking for is right over there. Let's just double check our map here real quick. Yeah, we have to get there. We have to get up there. Because that's where our next save point is. And we have some more predators. And a cutscene first. Oh, I remember.
I'll check the...
Oh yeah, no, we're going to kick the ass off these.
Not a lot of flavor, you know? Trust me.
In Japanese, that thing is very squeaky.
You with the long hair. You'll save me, right? Oh, please.
I'm the one that's going to kick your ass. Yep. That's exactly what we're going to do. Yeah, fuck you. We're just going to beat you down. Technically, you guys are a micro boss battle. So I don't think I'm going to be able to talk to you. We actually have most of that. By the way, I've actually tried this game on normal.
Uh-huh.
It hurts a bit. But what the thing's going to give you difficulty in slime absorb other slime. Yeah. One of the things that actually goes on here is squirrels being out of coffee. Okay. Where was I going with that? What was I talking about, Opal?
Oh, I can't remember.
I hate it when that happens.
Senile dragon.
Oh, the senile dragon. Okay. Crypto probably knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game journos thought that this mode was hard.
Jesus.
Normal difficulty is tons more difficult. And there are some people that get off on
Uber difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, they get off on that shit, and I don't understand them. When they do that.
Oh, that's what they like. That's what they like.
Well, they're welcome to like it. I'm just as welcome to think that they're nuts.
Yeah. Same here.
That's a relief. Seriously, thanks. You
Ooh,
really
she's
saved
cute.
me back there. Huh? You know, now that I think about it, I totally had the judgment to ask for your help. So doesn't that make me awesome too? Okay, never mind then. You deserve thanks anyway.
Oh.
The only reason I wanted is because
Jesus.
I asked you for help, and you know it. Don't try to deny it either.
Risha just back her. Wow.
Oh, what, you're worried about me? Oh, you're sweet. Yep, I'm just fine. All good over here. Wait a sec. I just realized I've never seen you before, huh?
It's because I'm not trying to eat you, bitch.
Wow, how weird. So who are you? Where are you headed?
Young man, there are demons in this world that feign kindness to prey. I suggest we ignore her and move on.
Aww.
What? Hey, you're leaving? Like, seriously? Well, fine. See if I care.
This is going to be a whole thing.
Oh.
This is going to be a whole semi-story thing. Okay, there are those predators that I was going to go prey on. Except now I think they actually get pissed off. And go running around trying to chase my long-haired ass.
Yeah, but you're gonna kick their ass, so.
Die, bitch. We're gonna try and get that. We're gonna try and pick up a prey again. Tacky.
Just gotta kill the booger there.
Guarding. Guard yourself. Guard. You're gonna try and hurt us, and it's not gonna work. Okay. Now let's try talking to it. Well, that wasn't the answer it was looking for, obviously. Ha! Pixie's faster than you. I actually have access to a spirit drain gem. That might come in handy. Crap. Oh. This might not... Well, at least we can... Well, you know what? It might not end well, but we can at least do some fucking damage. Squick. Slap the shit out of that thing. Yeah, we they don't get to talk to us about Persona 6. There is actually a semi-official rumor that Persona 6 is in production. Ghost hunters and maybe cops. Actually, the cops are seriously more put upon than you would think. We talking to demon. Remain calm. That was stupid. Go for it.
You lost?
I lost. Apparently I'm not as strong as that particular demon. Which is fine. I don't care.
Can only do 3 damage?
That's alright. There's another one right over there. And there's more. If I head backwards, there'll probably be more.
Squirrel, have you been feeding your main character soy?
No, I haven't fed him shit. 2 of these. Okay. We're going to kill one. Actually, you know what? Let's not. Let's just talk to him. See what happens. Oh. Step up! Well, that didn't end well either. Okay, fine. I am not doing very... You may have noticed I'm not doing all that well. We attack that one. You die. Oh, this is actually a random thing. I'm impressed. Well, semi-random. It's more like we're almost completely full up there on the upper left, and therefore we're not going to get very far until it goes back. It starts going back down.
Mm.
I thought being a weirdo was a requirement to be a ghost hunter. There's actually been a, what was it, Tokyo Ghost Hunter. There are 2 different games for that. The first one was called Daybreak. The other was Special Gigs. They might want to be your friend or give you free shit. Okay. Hey, it's an Unmaraki!
Red's in the chat. Hey, Red!
Hey, Red! Boo, what are we booing for? Or are you just trying to scare me? Are you trying to scare me? It doesn't work. That's not working. Oh, good. You have Muse.
Oh. Cool. Well, I hope it's good news.
So do I. Guarding.
Tired of bad things happening.
I don't know who John Zaffis is.
No, I don't know either, but I'll have to look it up.
Well, that didn't work very well. Let's try talking to Anmaraki. I don't have any. We can start with that. Outstanding. We now have the ability for fire. Oh, good. Oh, right on.
Good.
Cold beans with all of the sauerkraut and then some change.
Yes.
That's outstanding. There's another on Meraki.
Oh,
It's a long. You know, it's
That is
actually
so
going to
good
be a
to
long
hear.
run back. And oh, there's the next one. Cool. Turn on the auto battle. I don't actually need one of those. And my pixie needs to get stronger.
Weird things people believe in. Oh well.
Oh, you know what, Crypto? You reminded me of something. One of the YouTubers that I've been known to watch from time to time gave me the most painful of. Actually, it was Avi Yemeni. gave me an incredibly painful mental image, and now I'm going to share. Because he was talking about the premiere of Western Australia, McGavin or something. So, I forget the man's name. Okay, the little martinet has decided he's just going to set up all on his own, and he doesn't give a shit what anybody else apparently has to say. Avi, live on Australian television, no less, on an Australian news program, and he uploaded this shit himself. and he apologized for this mental image while most Aussies were having breakfast. He said if he told everyone that if Nancy Pelosi and Gavin Newsom had a child, it would be this Mark, whatever the fuck his last name is. And this chill filled the room as everyone that knows who those two people are or have seen them ever are now thinking about what this would be, how that would come out, or what that activity would look like. Now I have to ask how many of you missed that?
Sorry, I was focused on the typing out what I was typing. Apologize.
I will take everyone's lack of liveliness at this point on the assumption that at least some of you were stunned into complete silence. Polimpa actually adds is a debuff, adds panic. And we're on our way at this point to that save point. We're gonna do a couple. We're going to deal with a thing, and then we are going to wrap this up. I think for today, unless you guys want to keep going, because there's one more big mechanic right behind this. What?
Yeah, I want to get some stuff. I want to get some stuff done today. So.
Well, there's, as I said, there's one there's one more big mechanic right behind this.
Ah.
And it's just the other side of there. Oh, I know what you are. Can I? Oh, nope, I can't get there from here, but I can get there from the other side. Hi, I know how to do this. You see what I see?
Oh, I see big red glow over there. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, who is this?
Oh.
Lady voice. I forgot. I did not remember this bit. Hello, Dis.
One who has awakened to their true form through the reunion of knowledge and life, a Nahobino. I am Sophia. I have come from a plane far beyond this one to act as a guide to both the world and the Nahobino.
Ruler of the world of shadows. Never mind that you look like this.
However, I see now that although your power should rival that of the gods, it is unstable, incomplete.
And Red has made a thing.
Slumbers within. Let us see what you
Cutscene thing.
Ooh. What's he doing?
You now possess the means to gain essences, allowing you a myriad of powers and miracles, the ability to shape the world. Henceforth, you shall traverse Dot and gather these essences.
Wow.
Along with glory, as these are the very source of miracles. These shall be your source of power as a Nahobino, and will surely aid you on your path to godhood.
What happens if I don't want to be a god?
Yeah, I sure wouldn't want to be.
Okay. Essence fusion that you can teach extra skills to the Nahobino and his demons. All right, we have to do this part. Ooh, I like that. I like this one. Half of your max hit points and magic points are recovered when leveling up.
You wish to learn.
Oh, cool.
That's all we've got, actually.
How is this?
Okay. So he now has, we look at his skills, right there. He now has both Agi and Zayo.
Oh, cool.
And we can still learn miracles because we still have 5 more.
Oh, wow.
Ice, Force, etc. 4 skill potential by 1. But those are expensive. No, we'll take a pass. Because there's other stuff that's going to be coming.
Return when you have gathered more demons.
Well, made it to Winter's ley line fount, I see.
Yeah, I know the feeling, Red. We're going to have... We might actually be able to do a fusion here, but that's not the mechanic I was looking for.
Then allow me to let you in on a little secret.
Apparently your face hugger's still coming incoming, Squirrel.
What? Yeah, we're almost done.
Apparently your face... No, I said apparently your face hugger is still incoming.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to find a new address. We're already having to find a new address, so... Okay, let's go for let's do a little bit of recovery here. All right, that's it. No more required. We will save, and then the next time we come by, next time we wander by here, I will show you the section bosses. Wait a minute, I did that once already. Oh well, screw it. Okay, so let me turn this bit off right here. Click. And we are going to do this. Close that. Okay. And it is about the correct time to say bye-bye.
Yep. I have to commend Sanji on his excellent snarking this stream. I mean, he came up with so many good things.
I know, right? What's up with that? I think what happened here is that he walked away, and there's been some auto, and then the auto snark came down. But we got some Thomas snark a little while ago, so that's at least something.
Yeah.
Sigh. So this has been fun. What do you think, Opal? Let us now answer the ultimate question. Does it suck?
No. Seems on par with the other games. It's just an improvement in style. That's all.
Well, at some point I actually have translations for Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2 and If. And maybe, just maybe, I can find a way to stream 4. Because here's a good one for you for 4 and 4 Apocalypse. If you die too many times, it'll actually give you an easier it'll give you a lower difficulty level.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
And it's built into the game. If you're getting if you get hammered more than 2 or 3 times, they say, "Hey, you can have this now." You're getting creamed just a little too much. Come and hang out with us. Oh, that's no good. We can't have that. Oh, I forgot.
That's not good.
I forgot. I forgot the switchy meme. The switchy
Okay,
meme.
that cheered me up a whole lot more.
Alrighty then. So, I think that's going to about do it for us today. So you are of the opinion that the game does not suck.
Nope.
I'm actually of the opinion that the game does not suck. Should we come back to it again sometime?
Oh, probably. Yeah, we'll come back to it, do it for a bit, and then abandon it like the other games.
Fuck you. I really don't. I hate it when that happens. I really do. We get snowed under, and I forget about the one place that we were doing. We need to get back. We actually need to get back to those, or at least get one more done. Actually done.
Yeah.
What I might do is run around and do all the grinding, all the necessary grinding, pick up the odd demon here and there, and then when I get to bits that might include story or other similar things, bits of the main quest, then schedule a stream with it. That might be a thing.
Sure.
But we got a thing that we have to do here soon. What?
I'm just hoping one of these decades you'll finish Persona 5.
We are going to have to do that. Although to complete the original Trails of Cold Steel, we wound up doing 3, 4. Kitty and I wound up doing 3 and 4 hour upload videos. And we should probably get on some of those anyway. All right. So, with the question answered, and the game worked out, you were going to say something, Opal.
I was gonna say, my other self needs a smacking.
Yeah. At least finish P5R before the turn of the century. I think we could probably manage that. We've only got 78 years to go. Assuming that any of us are still breathing by then. All right. Because I know me, I'll be like 128 by then. I don't think that's going to happen. All right. So, between now and the next time we see you, be safe, be sane,
and let's fuse better games again.
All right, folks. Seizure. By the way, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y things. Come hang out more often, especially you, Crypto, and Red as well. It's been nice. It's nice to see you. It really is, Red. Been worried about you. All right. See ya.